Welcome back to In Ohio Country today. And joining me now is Stan Sikora. And Stan is a territory sales manager for John Deere Corporate. We're at the new location for Koenig Equipment here in Greenville, Ohio. And how exciting is this to see a company like this that I'm sure you've dealt with for many years continue to grow like this?
It's pretty exciting to see them expand and invest into the business, invest into their people to be able to support our customers, our mutual customers, better for the future. It just says that they're going to be here for a while and stick around and willing to reinvest in the business and the community.
You know, when you come to an area like this, which is probably one of the largest when it comes to agricultural receipts counties in the state of Ohio, you could see the enthusiasm on a day like today where they're bringing people in, doing demonstrations, showing them some of the new products and services that John Deere has to offer. That's got to be an exciting time for you too.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Darke County, Ohio is pretty popular. It's a big ag economy, and it's pretty important. So we're glad to be here and be part of this.
You know, one of the things that I'm impressed with when it comes to John Deere is the fact that they're not afraid to put their product up there against any other competitor. And one of the things that they're finishing up at this particular store this week is the John Deere Challenge. And of course, at every Koenig Equipment location, they're doing a John Deere Challenge and giving you the opportunity to sit behind a John Deere product and their competition and make a choice. And, you know, back in the old days, we didn't do that. You know, most people who were selling, you know, those types of goods and services, they were, you know, kind of afraid to just put it up there, mano a mano, if you will, against their competition. But you guys do it, and there's a reason behind that.
Yeah, we're showing off our tractor versus the some of the competition. You can stop out to many John Deere dealers. Will be doing this across the state. Test drive our tractor versus the competition and see what ours is made of. We think that ours is going to come out on top.
You know, one of the things that always impressed me too, not only the quality of your product, but the diversity of your product and the willingness of John Deere Corporate to listen to their customers. You know, every time we get an opportunity to hook up with you guys at Farm Science Review, one of the things that I'm always impressed with are the new products. And so being able to listen to your customers and come back with something that's viable, usable, and saves them time and saves them money.
That's right. We service customers from all the way from the residential up to the largest ag operations. Just to have a new large square baler, it's at Koenig Equipment right now. It'll be moving around all across the state doing demonstrations, and that's one of our newest, most exciting products. Two models of that. There's a 3x3 and a 3x4.
You know, I know Koenig is pretty excited about having that product available, especially in this neck of the woods. And one of the things, too, that I think is pretty exciting is the fact that continuous changing as far as your product line is concerned. But when we get to diversity, you know, one of the things that I got to mention is, and you talk about changes, is that Gator. It's gone through a metamorphosis of sorts. And, you know, how effective has that been in meeting the needs for not only our farm customers, but smaller ag customers and some of those families that have multiple duties or even small commercial businesses?
It's a pretty important utility vehicle for us. The 825 sitting over there rounds out the lineup really well. It's used by municipalities, townships, farmers, folks like us that want to do some maintenance on properties, and even parks and zoos are using it.
You know, one of the things, too, that I think is exciting is your lawn and garden equipment has really changed, too. You've really come almost full circle with regards to meeting those customers' needs. Let's talk about some of those products.
Some of the entry-level products we've got, the D-Series lawnmowers for small property owners. There's some new zero-turn, residential zero-turns that, you know, for small lots that people want to get their grass done quick so they can, you know, enjoy the weekend and not be burdened with doing all those chores all weekend and spend time with family. So we've got those all the way up to the larger lawnmowers for larger properties.
You know, and of course, you can't have those and have them last without having the products and the service stand behind it. And that's one of the good things that a company like Koenig does well.
That's right. Koenig's does a very good job of taking care of the customers after the sale. They do a good job up front selling you the product, but then they're there for the long term to take care of you through the life cycle of the product.
Stan, let's talk about what's new on the horizon, some of the new directions that corporate's looking at as far as meeting the needs of both the farmer and non-farmer.
Some of the things from the agricultural standpoint is we've got a new planter that's higher, better precision, better placement, more accurate. We're calling it the Exact Emerge. There's some of those that are out. This is the first year of full production of that. Those have been well received. Larger combines with bigger header equipment. You know, the square baler we talked about, and there may be some products coming this summer that'll be available at Farm Science Review for those to peruse and see.
And one of the things you just mentioned, Stan, and I think is really important too, is when you're integrating that type of precision technology, we just can't talk enough about that type of technology. Why don't we talk about precision technology that John Deere offers on those tractors?
Our technology integrates seamlessly with our products. The screens are right part of there's part of the machines now. Control all the functions of the planter. You can even send that information wirelessly back to your farm office.
You know, also one of the things I think is pretty exciting is we always have the opportunity to talk to numerous customers of Koenig that have had the privilege, if you will, to come to the corporate or watch a tractor be made or produced. Let's talk about that opportunity for farmers when they want something custom made to come and actually see it being built.
Yeah, that's right. We're pretty proud of that fact. You can actually go to our factories, most of the factories, and see your product being assembled and put together. And we've got, it's called a gold key, and you get to be the first one to start the engine up in that machine. So we've got that at Harvester Works for combines and Tractor Works, and I believe we have it now at Des Moines Works for your sprayer.
You know, Stan, if people want more information, obviously they can go to KoenigEquipment.com, but I'm sure they can go to John Deere's site as well.
Yeah, johndeere.com, and there's should be a visitors or a fans page.
Stan Sikora has been our guest territory sales manager for John Deere. We'll be back with more in Ohio Country Today right after this.